In recent years, Africa has become the epicenter of a global struggle, a silent war over its abundant mineral resources. From rare earth elements to precious metals, the continent holds the key to the world's technological and economic future. These minerals power our smartphones, our electric vehicles, and our military defenses. They are essential to the modern world. But this wealth of resources has not gone unnoticed. Major powers from the Eurozone and the USA have long sought control over Africa's mineral wealth, often at the expense of local communities and national sovereignty. The history of exploitation is long and painful. Colonial powers once ravaged these lands for their gain, and today, multinational corporations continue this legacy under the guise of development and partnership. But Africa is rising. Across the continent, military leaders are making a stand, demanding that the Eurozone and the USA leave their resources alone or face serious consequences. These leaders are clear: leave our continent or deal with military action. Africa will no longer tolerate the exploitation of its resources. The call to action is loud and unmistakable. African nations are ready to defend their sovereignty, their resources, and their future. The struggle for control over these critical resources is intensifying, and the world must open its eyes to this reality. Africa is prepared to take all necessary measures to protect its interests. The Eurozone and the USA must respect Africa's wishes and withdraw their influence over the continent's resources. Open your eyes. Respect Africa. The future depends on it. By the year 2026, the world stands on the brink of a new kind of conflict. Not for oil or land, but for the very minerals that power our modern world. Welcome to the war for minerals. Minerals like rare earth elements, lithium, and cobalt are the lifeblood of today's technology. From smartphones to electric vehicles, these resources are indispensable. The global demand is skyrocketing, yet the supply is limited and highly concentrated in a few key regions. On one side, we have the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. On the other, non-BRICS countries scrambling to secure their share. The geopolitical landscape is shifting. Recent embargoes and conflicts have disrupted supply chains.
Around the globe, beneath the surface, lie treasures more valuable than gold. From vast deserts to the deepest mines and bustling cities, the story of our world's critical minerals begins. In the heart of our planet, beneath the layers of Earth, lie treasures far more valuable than gold. These are the critical minerals that power our world. From the smartphones in our pockets to the electric vehicles on our streets, our modern lives are built on these hidden gems. But the control of these precious resources is not evenly distributed. China, Russia, and a coalition of nations known as BRICS hold the keys to the future. Dominating the supply of rare earth elements, cobalt, lithium, and nickel, these nations wield immense power over the global economy. As the geopolitical landscape shifts, the stakes are higher than ever. In Africa, political instability and military coups have disrupted the extraction of critical minerals, affecting the supply chains of Western nations. The influence of foreign mercenaries and competing global powers only adds to the chaos. Strategic meetings in Washington, D.C. and Brussels, policy discussions and announcements of new alliances and investments. In response, Western nations are forging new alliances, investing in domestic mining and recycling technologies and exploring alternative sources. The battle for critical minerals is not just about economics, it's about the future of technology, defense, and sustainable energy. Fast-paced cuts between mining operations, high-tech labs, military operations, and political summits. The war for minerals is a silent yet pivotal conflict. It shapes our technologies, our economies, and our lives. As the world teeters on the edge of this new kind of warfare, one thing is certain: the struggle for these hidden treasures will define the future of global power. Fade to black with the sound of mining machinery and the hum of technology in the background. The war for minerals has begun, and the world will never be the same.